Let's analyze together the latest news of super meter computers, but before that, guys, read the disclaimer right here in the video description below. The stock went down 19% just a couple of days ago. Completely insane, but why it happened? So here we have the breaking news that actually they're gonna explain, they're gonna give you some information about why it happened. And the thing here is like they cut its third quarter in 2025 revenue. So instead of the expectations were higher before, and right now the expectations are gonna be like a revenue of 4.5 billion, something around that number, and the EPS has been downgraded to 0.29. So if we go right here to the forecast of TradingView, we're going to see exactly how it's going to be impacted, and right now the estimate, and this is not updated, because that is the latest news, but the prior estimate was 0.43. So here you can clearly see the downtrend, it's completely huge, and actually a forecast 0.23, I believe, is completely insane. It's below expectations, and obviously we're talking about the worst results ever in the last the last 7 quarters or more. So that's not good at all. And actually we're gonna see like a negative surprise factor. It could happen as well, because they had to update this, obviously. Maybe they update this before the earnings, but the earnings are very soon actually, and right now the estimate is 0.42. If they get a 0.29, 0.23, it's gonna be horrible actually, and the support level could be broken, because at the end of the day we have to go to net income, and the net income could be something around, it's gonna be positive still, but probably it's gonna be something below 300 million. Probably not. It's gonna be below 300 million net income, because right here the standardized was 0.50. And we're expecting right now 0.27, 29. I'm gonna read it right now again. It's gonna be 0.29. So obviously it's almost half that amount. So it probably is gonna be a net income of 200 million or 170 million. It's not exact science, because we don't have all the information right now, but it's gonna be horrible in that sense. So we had to go to September 2023 to see a similar scenario. So at that point, the stock was, and this is interesting, because it was trading at $23. Right now we are trading at 33. So if we get those earnings with a net income of 150 something, the stock, according to past experience, it should go back to 23. Will it happen? We don't know. It depends. It will happen if there is a pessimistic opinion of the company. If it's gonna be just this quarter and the rest are gonna be okay, it could be transitory. We could see like a downtrend for the short term, but then it will rebound again. So in that sense, we go back to the forecast. And the forecast is telling us that, that we have 11 analysts from Wall Street, and the stock should be trading around $44 right now. And this is what I mean with the EPS forecast and revenue. Actually, it's true. It's going to be a horrible quarter. It was going to be a horrible quarter anyway, but right now it's going to be reconfirmed after this latest news. So obviously, the next one, and this is the interesting part, they're going to be better. So probably for the short term, we're gonna see like a shocking scenario, like some sort of a downtrend rapidly, but then after the downtrend, you enter into the stock, you buy the stock, and you see this estimate, the estimates that we have right here, and they come into reality, which is like, for instance, an estimate of 0.68, 0.76. That could be like the best earnings ever of the company in the third quarter, in the third or upcoming quarter. So it's gonna be interesting, because probably we will see like a good entries for the short term, and that's probably the stock is rebounded right now, because obviously it's like, okay, this is gonna be bad news, but it's gonna be bad news right now, but not in the future. So obviously if for instance we have like a pessimistic scenario, they release the news, and we see a rapid downtrend, but then they start buying the stock again right here. You enter at this level, and then the next earnings that are gonna be released probably in 3 months time, something like that. And it's trading sideways, and then they are released and they are good. The stock should go back, because obviously they are good, and we are having very good estimates for the next 2 quarters after the one that is going to be released very soon. That's the thing that you have to think about, you know. We are talking about the stock that is in positive net income, and we're talking about that it's going to be just 1 quarter, one bad quarter, but the next one they are going to be very good. And if we go back to the forecast and we go to the annual, it's going to be even better. And this is the interesting part. You know, 2025 is not going to be the best year of all for super microcomputer, but still the forecast for 2026 and 2027, they are going to be great. And look at the deviation that we have in between reported and estimates. They are very similar. There is not like a huge deviation, so that's good. So that's the thing that I'm just telling you. They analyze the net income, the forecast that we have, and find the entry. You know, at this point, there is a lot of interest still, and the support level of 2022 is strong. It looks strong. You know, we're talking about the last time it happened, and that level was touched was in November 2024. But still, you go to the past, in November 2023, the same. You know, it's a strong level. We're talking about a 2-year support level. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. See you in the next one. Leave your comments below about what you think about super microcomputer. Is it a good one for the long term or not? See you in the next one. Bye bye.